Imagine fleeing for your life, running from barbarians, and your only safe spot is a soggy swamp that can't even hold your weight. That panic move 1500 years ago became this. So why did they choose water? And how did wooden sticks turn into marble palaces? Let's dive in. Literally. In 476 AD, the Western Roman Empire folded like a cheap lawn chair. Mainland Italians were sitting ducks for Huns, Lombards, and every other bard with a sword. The lagoon just offshore was a no-go zone for cavalry. Tides, mudflats, malaria, perfect hideout. Refugees paddled out to over 100 tiny, spongy islands, pitched stilt huts, and stayed because nobody could reach them. Security first, romance later. No concrete pylons, no steel, just trees, stone, and genius. Here's the 3-step recipe that still holds up palaces today. Workers called battipali, pile hitters, drove 4 to 8 meter oak, larch, and alder logs into the goo until they hit a rock-hard clay layer called caranto. They crammed them so tight you could walk on the heads without falling through. An upside-down forest. One church alone equals 1 million trunks. Rialto Bridge? 14,000. St. Mark's Basilica? 10,000 oak trees. 2 things save these sticks from turning to mush. 0 oxygen underwater, no microbes, no rot. Saltwater minerals petrify the wood. It literally becomes stone-like. Venice isn't floating. It's fossilized wood wearing a stone hat. On top of the pile heads, they laid thick planks, then slabs of Istrian stone. Waterproof, salt-proof limestone, quarried 100 kilometers away in modern Croatia. That blocks capillary action, so salt can't creep up and explode the brickwork above. Only then did they start building the fancy walls you actually see. Genius has limits. Centuries of pumping groundwater, cruise ship wakes, and rising seas make Venice sink 1 to 2 millimeters yearly. Enter MOAs. 78 mobile floodgates that pop up in minutes to seal the lagoon from the Adriatic during high tides. Think of them as giant Tupperware lids for the sea. So Venice wasn't a crazy vanity project. It was a 5th century survival hack that accidentally created the most beautiful city on Earth. They weaponized water, fossilized a forest, and capped it with stone. Next time you sip an overpriced espresso in St. Mark's Square, remember, you're standing on a petrified zoo of trees, and that's why you're still dry.